on to whichever part we're at now, the end, okay, of this reading. We're working with red, safety, strength, and power. And look, we're mastering. This is a master number with a vibration and energy of the red ray. And look, the book keeps vibrating. I love it. The universe is completely speaking with us today, guys. Now, we're working with safety, strength, and power, and we're healing our ancestral line. We're expanding the species. We're evolving now, and we're really evolving. We're amping it up. Confirmation right there. We're working with the red ray, guys. Now, you know what, guys? It's funny. It's like all those days that I couldn't make it here, that I so badly wanted to come and heal and expand. I thought it was because I needed to heal more before I got here, but I just always recognized that it's the healing that happens here that makes me grow more. And I love you guys, and I really appreciate it. Like, I really appreciate it, like, being here. It's part of my 9 of Wands. So thank you, guys. It's a positive charge. And it's understanding together what this all means. Okay, now I want to know. We're going to ask the cards. We're just going to La Luna. We're going to La Luna. What the heck? We're investing. We're investing in the earth, because it's about that 7 of Pentacles where we shift to the 7, where we just discussed that. But it's because we're connecting to the 10. Connecting to we're working with Pisces. Ishtar, the all. Pisces, we need you to heal from our impulses. Help us expand. Pisces is going to help us make art with it. Pisces is going to help us to not go mad there. Pisces is going to help us to swim away and use those 2 fish to our advantage. We need to be able to use those fish to come together when it's time to come together, and then swim away when it's time to swim away from something that's lower vibe, or we know is not for a greater good. We're going to swim away from these spaces and places. Like traps. And you know what? When I was talking about my connection to my last vision and, connecting to the water element, when I was connecting to the energies of like the water element and Pisces, I felt myself switch from like a little minnow all the way to like from a shark to a puffer fish, and just feel like, I don't know, man. Water, the element of water, the way in which it can expand and what it can do. Wow. Just wow. Wow. Okay. I landed out on the 10 of Pentacles. This is about our ambition. Okay. And our commitment, we're working with the feminine here. The earth and the water. What are we committing to? Love. Of course, it was always love. We're going to recharge and we're going to commit to love. And we're going to expand with an idea. And that idea is connected to a revision of how to come together and spin the wheel. And this is us coming together to expand. This is the lovers. This is Gemini. This is Gemini and Taurus. So we're going to heal with our opposition by nurturing self. This is about nurture in order to expand through the present moment. This is about that growth. This is about what we're going to do here. So we got to do some healing in order to come together. 2 paths are becoming 1. So, from May 8th till June 2nd, we know Venus entered Gemini. And look, our connection to Taurus, season, and Gemini. As well as we know Saturn and Mercury going retrograde. It's all here to help us to reinvest in the earth, make a commitment, okay? And we're going to heal with our ambition. And how are we going to heal with our ambition? We're going to heal with our opposition, the masculine, the force, and recharge. And we're going to work with the feminine. Here it is. So we're working with Saturn and Mercury. And Saturn goes retrograde. Ruled by Taurus and Gemini and Saturn and Mercury. These identical brown-clad figures stand facing one another, each with hand in hand. Each with one hand reaching forward but not quite touching the other. Behind the figures, the moon is depicted as a wheel. The spokes of the wheel are helmeted heads spinning in an anti-clockwise direction. And there's our key piece of information. Spinning in an anti-clockwise direction. Right? We're going somewhere in our Merkaba. Ooh, the body of Taurus. That's what it's connected to. When the moon was in this mansion, it was considered a good time for the instruction of scholars and favorable for the development of talents and aptitudes. Confirmation right there from the universe. So, in this fifth lunar mansion, the serious, security-minded planet Saturn conjoins with Mercury, planet of communication, in the excitable and sharp-thinking sign of Gemini. As a result, Saturn takes on a less austere quality than usual, influenced by the rather lightweight planet Mercury, and at the same time enhances the staying power of Mercury. If you draw this card, then you have the ability to make good connections and to work with others to keep the wheels of a particular enterprise turning. It's important to the success of your endeavors to move in the right social circles and to make useful contacts. So this has to do with, we need to connect with people that are on our quest, that are coming together to help us to spin the wheel. And this is connected to the Two of Cups and our equality. And the Two of Cups is connected to our Ten of Cups and our life's purpose. So this card is essentially about who you know and how well they like you. It's good networking. This has to do with a recharge. This networking has to do with a recharge. That's what they're telling me. Let's ask them how. Let's do it. How? Where am I feeling called to go? Right here, dudes. Okay. We're going to this. So we're going to the animal oracle. I mean, the animals are here. Let's speak to the animals. Okay. My goodness. Ritual. And it's connected to the dolphin and happiness. And expecting with the, and it connected to the armadillo expanding with protection. The creation of protection. Armadillo, we know that their shells and the connection to their shells. And look at that. The oracles are speaking to each other. We are on point. We're following our synchronicities and signs, and this is beautiful. And it's our connection to the creation of peace. The chief of the Lakota tribe was trying to lead his people through a time of great famine. The buffalo had deserted them, and no rain had fallen. He decided to send out 2 strong scouts to look for food. As they traveled through difficult country, they found little, but they kept going. They saw a lovely woman dressed in shining white upon the horizon. One of the scouts immediately lusted after the woman and shared with his companion that if she was as beautiful close up as she looked from afar, he would seize her as his wife. The other scout saw beyond any desire and thought the woman looked otherworldly and perhaps was a sacred being. He shared his opinion with his friend and warned him against offending the young woman. It was soon clear that the first scout would take nothing of the second scout's advice. The first scout, he tried to hug and kiss her. And quickly a thick white fog enfolded the 2 of them. Soon the cloud dispersed and only the woman remained. The second scout became terrified and drew his bow in defense. However, the young woman soothed him in his own language and told him there was nothing to fear. She allowed him to step closer and saw the dry bones of his his companion there. Again, the scout became afraid and drew his bow, and again the woman calmed him down and explained that she was divine and that she could not be harmed by his bow. She introduced herself as the white buffalo calf and assured him that if the Lakota did all she asked, they would have a better, more prosperous, and more peaceful life. The white buffalo calf taught the Lakotas the right way to live and worship. In its understanding, we untwist it. The right way to live, the right way to do things. There's patterning, there's sequencing here in order, that does affect the equation. And this is knowledge. This is power. Oh, guys, here is a key piece of information. Look at this. The white buffalo calf taught the Lakotas the right way to live and worship. She was also responsible for introducing the sacred pipe, this profound ritual right here that accompanied it. So this is helping us to create with the proper patterning. And there's much symbolism in here. It's not a coincidence that we received this card with working with the root chakra and our message there. So the masculine was given that sacred pipe through the feminine, with the feminine, the connection to the feminine and the child. We have the connection right here to the feminine and to the white buffalo calf. And it's all on point with that 6 of submersibles, where the masculine is longing for the connection to the feminine and the inner child, the children. That's what's right. That's what's natural. And we're restoring this patterning from within to without. And we're understanding ritual and worship, what that means, creating high vibe patterning and creating our lives with these living prayers so that we're creating these beautiful spider webs of, what we're weaving here and building for the collective. And so much of it is networking, right? That connection to the wheel. The connection to the wheel right here, right? Where we're networking. We're networking. This is so high vibe. I can feel it. I can feel the sacredness of it. But once again, too, it's a connection to the dawns of time. The beginning. The sacredness of it. Also, too, this is also connected to the buffalo and understanding that the buffalo was hunted almost to extinction, but now the numbers are increasing, but it's still on the threatened vulnerable list, okay? And the magic of the bison is an ancient one that asks us to put aside the everyday and connect in with the natural world, and that of the spirits. Having everyday rituals is an important touchstone for mental and spiritual health. Keeping the good and positive ritual and habits for ourselves is something which the bison can help us with. We need that help. We need those connections. We need to do this. This is how we're building New Earth. And we're working with spirit. So look, this is connected to spiritual governance and the creation of the economy of the Golden Ages. I know I just want to save the whole Earth, guys. I wish I could I just want to save everybody. I want to save all the animals. I love all the animals. Like, you know, it's just spectacular what animals teach us. It's spectacular what caring for an animal will teach you. You know, it was funny because when these birds showed up, my friend was like, yeah, something else at your house that needs to be taken care of. And I realized what that meant. It's just I keep attracting all these things in my life that need care so that I understand how to care for myself. I understand how to care for this planet. I understand how to give a F and be the light in the dark. I understand, you know, that when I'm put within a painful situation, that I'll still create with integrity of the light. Because it matters. Life matters. Doing the right thing matters. Doing the right thing feels good. It feels right. Healing with life and being there for life and living in symbiosis feels right. Doing this feels right. This feels like happiness to me. It's incredible when you're there for life, how it's there for you. Like, you know, spirit showing up. Saying, hey, I'm here. I didn't forget about you. You may have forgotten about you, but I didn't forget about you. And come on, it's go time. We're ascending. We're doing it. We're connecting to Mesopotamia, the ancient cradle of life. We're working with Aquarius, and it's this tower moment. But this tower moment's allowing us to expand with the water element, with the cup. And this has to do with the all and with Pisces, working with surrender. We know that when we're in surrender, that's when we are expanding with Pisces. Get the right card. Here. And this has to do with healing with the masculine, honoring the truth, becoming analytical. And look, we've changed direction here, and it's towards our 10 of Pentacles. There it is. There's the 10 of Pentacles shift. Because why? Because we reinvested in the earth. Oh, look. Death has made its presence known. Our metamorphosis. The King and Queen of Cups right there. We're in alignment right there. We're in alignment to shift right there, to make our commitment right here to shift. Honoring the feminine and the masculine together, untwisted. Right there, the Queen of Swords. There it is. Confirmation. So we have the sun, the air element, and the mother working together. Mother and son. Water and air. And that is Aquarius and the purification, where the sword purifies the cup and the cup purifies the sword. Or the cup purifies the sword, and the sword purifies the cup. And that's freeing us right now. Yep, it's freeing us to love in order to expand. There it is, guys. We are going to turn the wheel. And it's connected to this alignment, the creation of new earth, where we do it. Look at that. Look at the symbolism there. Look at the imagery there. And what is it connected to? The 7. Our reinvestment into the earth with the King of Swords. The masculine's truth has a third eye activation through the earth to heal from sadness and expand. What is it? What is it, guys? What is it? We're going to speak to Metatron. What is this? God, I swear, my dog always takes a drink. It's part of the patterning when I know that the divine is here. When we're working with spirit, today I'm just going to go with it. Usually I stop, and today I'm just going to go with it. Transformation of light and dark, of course. Balance needed, of duality. Transformation of the light. We're expanding. Letting go, time for release, because we're going to release this untrapped energy, this untapped energy that's trapped in our Kundalini. And that's why we're feeling the need to expand. There's the truth. Oh my goodness, guys. Can you believe this? There's so much freaking confirmation here. Look, the Queen of Swords is here too. I need more hands. Guys, I need more hands to hold this up. I need more hands to hold it up. I need more hands. Okay, so here's the King and Queen of Swords. The King and Queen of Swords. This is the energy of Aquarius. And then we have the King and Queen of Water. The Mother. Ascension, right? Then look at this. Evolution, we're doing it, and we've created happiness from sadness through the energy of the opposites, and we expand. With what? Our sixth sense, our intuition. Because we healed with the mother. We healed with the feminine. We healed with the daughter. We understand where to apply that force. It's just understanding where now do we work with the energy, the masculine, in order to expand the matter. And we need those 13 spheres of knowledge. Love, light, and healing energy sent your way to create today, guys. We also need that negative tetrahedron. I look forward to seeing you again soon when we expand. Take care.